In the heart of Real Madrid's midfield, a 20-year-old Englishman is rewriting history in the most unbelievable way possible. This is the rise of Jude Bellingham, Madrid's new prince, and maybe their future king. Jude Victor. William Bellingham was born on June 29, 2003, in Stourbridge, England. He didn't come from football royalty, no glamorous academy, no big city upbringing, just a boy obsessed with the game. His father, Mark, was a non-league footballer who scored over 700 career goals while working as a police sergeant. That gave Jude two things: football IQ and resilience. At just 16 years old, Jude was handed his Birmingham City debut, the youngest in the club's history. And he didn't just survive, he dominated. His maturity on the ball stunned coaches, teammates, and fans. When he left after only one season, Birmingham did something unheard of. They retired his number 22 shirt. Not because of what he achieved, but because they believed they'd never see a talent like him again. Bellingham's next chapter was Borussia Dortmund, a club famous for developing young stars: Sancho, Haaland, Lewandowski. At just 17, he was already playing Champions League knockout football. In fact, against Manchester City in 2021, he became the youngest English player ever to score in a Champions League knockout match. Pep Guardiola himself called him a huge talent, one of the best I've ever seen at that age. By 19, Jude was wearing Dortmund's captain's armband. Think about that, a teenager leading men in one of Europe's toughest leagues. He wasn't just a wonder kid, he was a leader. And then came Madrid. In 2023, Los Blancos spent €103 million to bring him to the Bernabéu. Some doubted if he could handle the pressure. After all, Real Madrid doesn't wait for anyone to adapt. But Jude didn't flinch. In his first 15 games, he scored 14 goals. Clutch winners, last-minute drama. Moments that reminded fans of Cristiano Ronaldo's killer instinct. Every time he celebrated with that calm hand gesture, it felt like he was saying, "Relax. I've got this." Even the Madrid media, usually ruthless with new signings, couldn't stop praising him. Headlines called him El Príncipe Blanco, the White Prince. It's not just the goals. It's his all-round game. He tackles with the intensity of Casemiro. He dribbles with the elegance of Modric. He finishes with the sharpness of Benzema. And at just 20 years old, he leads like a captain. He shouts instructions, motivates teammates, and celebrates tackles as fiercely as goals. Carlo Ancelotti said, "He plays with the calm of a veteran and the hunger of a kid." That's rare. What makes Jude's story so powerful is how quickly he's embodied Madridismo. He embraced Spanish culture, learned the language, and showed respect to the badge. Fans noticed. The Bernabéu began chanting his name like he'd been there for years. Veterans like Modric and Kroos saw him not as competition, but as a worthy successor. The baton was passed and Jude grabbed it with both hands. But here's the big question. Can Jude Bellingham carry this momentum for a decade? Because Real Madrid is not about moments. It's about eras. From Di Stefano to Zidane, from Ronaldo to Ramos. Legends aren't made in one season. They're forged over years of dominance. Can Jude be that next name carved into Madrid's history? One thing is clear. He's already the heartbeat of this new Galactico era. With Vinicius Jr. on the wing and possibly Mbappé joining, Real Madrid are building something terrifying. And at the center of it all is Jude. Some believe he could be England's future captain. Others say he's on track for a Ballon d'Or before he turns 25. What's certain is this. From Birmingham to Dortmund to the Bernabéu, Jude Bellingham isn't just living the dream. He's setting the standard. This is more than a football story. This is the making of a legend. And we're just getting started. Drop a heart in the comments if you believe in Jude. And don't forget to subscribe for more Real Madrid stories.